All right. So, to give us a quick rundown on how we're doing, we are in top 8. Very barely. So, for the most part, it's team 6 for the like these guys are kind of locked in unless there's like big movement, someone like does a big thing. But top 4 looks to be fairly safe unless someone goes like super negative. I mean, it's still 3 weeks, like anything can happen. Like these scores can like change dramatically. But if things kind of like stay the same-ish, we're competing with Wales team for this top 8 spot. But any of this can like shift along. So we're still in it. Like, and we're going to be in it for the rest of the week unless like we go big negative. But there's no way we're going to go that negative, right? Right? There's no way. Oh, Katakaru is like one of our most performing players. They have a 22.6 rating or score rather. So they've been doing pretty well. Okay, let's... Oh, we are on it. Cool. Wow, it's just set up right there. Perfect. All right, good luck, everyone. Let's see. Kind of a normal hand at this point. Ooh, that 7 was fantastic. Okay, now this is a really poggy's hand. You could try to complete this out and like keep this block and use the 4 as the pair. That'd be like your quickest route. Oh, wow, now you have choices. Drop 9. Yeah, drop that and then drop 9. So now, where's your pair now? This is like kind of the pair, but we could just like hold on to this. And are we just gonna push this, try to hit the 2, or just like reach it otherwise? No, we don't pawn that. Chi, I would have considered cheating that. Just to like get the quick hand in, but like that's like no value, so maybe it's not even worth it. You don't really use that. I mean, maybe. Oh, okay. Dropping the 2 and then the 1. I don't know if I would have thrown this 1 so early. Like, yeah, you're trying to potentially get Tanyao. But I'd rather not go back a step for like, cause the hand point value like isn't that great. Oh, that was perfect actually. Oh, that was the best draw we could have had. So now we can drop the 1 and then wait on the 9 over here. Actually, we do complete, yeah, we have a really wide Ishantan. Because like we could pick up another 5, 6, 7. And like 8, and then like this over here can either be our triple or like a pair. We could go like 3, 4, 5, and then this is using the 4, and then this is like an open weight over here, or we could like pick up the 3 over here. We just have such a wide weight. Yeah, we just slammed the crap out of this. Although now, so it's 5, 8, and 3 are our winning tiles. Also in 2. God, this weight is so good. Look at us. Every character tile, for the most part, wins us. And it's like Tanyao? That's sick. Got him. Yeah. Destroyed them even. Not quite. No Doras on it, though, and no unders. We did get a Patsu, so it's like basically Mongon. Yeah. All right, that's a fantastic start for us. That was so good. Hey, I'm going to turn on the lights real fast. All right, there we go. Looks a little brighter. Yeah, Jowser feeling it. Oh, this hand could be good. But because we got that early hit, we can kind of just vibe for a bit. Okay, they grab the east. That could just be really cheap, or it could be a little bit more. Kill the dragons? Oh, that was great. Cool. We got some progress going. Oh, damn. We have pure double sequence chance too. Yeah, we cut that 2 because we're probably not going to use it. We still need to find our pair. So, like, maybe that's a reason to hold on to the 2. But, like, West might be a little bit better. He's not going to take that. Okay, he's going to take it, though. Dora? Do you just drop West here and be done with it? Okay, no, we're going to kill this block. Interesting. That's probably right. Because now we have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need our, like, final pair. Yeah, just like get rid of that block. Ideally, we pick up the 6 here, and then that like really transforms this. But the danger is if we try to push, we're going to have to potentially push Dora. So it's kind of a double-edged sword here. This might just be Dora's. Okay, huh. Yeah, get rid of that 4. It's kind of loose at this point. This 4 is kind of rough. Maybe we just like send it and get rid of it soon and just like hold on to this. Cause like, I don't think we're dropping these blocks. And okay, well, at least now we know it's a safe tile against them. So now it has a lot more value. Okay. At the very least, we can get out from under this hand and not deal in, but like everyone's calling. So the hits aren't going to be as fantastic, but I mean, everyone's, for the most part, probably showing a Dora.
Done.
Yeah, that's the 6 we needed. That's hard, because, like, 6 is such a hard throw, because it's near Dora. That is one thing you need to keep in mind when, like, trying to throw away tiles. Like, even though no one's, like, it seems kind of safe, if it's near Dora, it's not safe. And is this 7 pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4 with like a Dora vibe in there. This could have been a yellow 7 pairs. I would not have blamed them for it. I would have maybe gone for it. Maybe not now though. Probably drop 9. Yeah, 9 dots. Although, Sag. We didn't believe. Although 7 pairs with the Dora being a dragon can be a little harder. One thing's for sure, you should... All right, so you either need to drop it or get rid of... Yeah, drop it now. Boom. Well, at least now you know what's up. Yeah. Maybe that's one of those you need to get rid of it, like... You need to decide right there and then, are you going to be the one to try to use it or not? And if your plan is not going to use it, like turn 1, you should probably just like... get rid of it completely. Well, Touche on 10. Still Touche on 10? Do you just cut this block? This is hard. I think you just cut all these dots. You gotta be really careful with Jowser though. As like dealer with all like all that Dora right there and all that foo. Like, that's a really big hit. I'm interested to see how we fold this. Like, the 2s and 3s might be okay, because they cut 4 fairly early. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that passed once. We'll probably be able to pass it again. We have a very foldable hand to this, I think. Oh, that makes it harder. Now they might be going for full outside. And if that's the case, maybe for safety, we're dropping the 7s. The 2 was actually scary. I would have not dropped the 2 there just because I was really afraid of them going like full outside. Yeah. Oh, they didn't quite get full outside though. They still got 3 Dora though. As a dealer, they made up for that earlier dealing. Just like that, they're in first. That's crazy. Yeah, that 2 of characters could have actually deleted us. We have West pair for Tanya, but it's not that good. I don't like it. Interesting. I guess we just force Honitsu here. Maybe not anymore. Cut to... Oh, we're trying to make... Huh. Boom. Yeah, I guess the 1 doesn't... Does the 1 do a lot? So you could have like a 1, 2, 3 sequence and then a 4, 5, 6 and then 6, 7 over here. Yeah, I don't know if I like this this one cut right now. I would think I'd rather just cut the 2. Yeah, because like we're probably not going half flush, but maybe we have a straight chance. Maybe. But I guess they're seeing it as 2 is their pair, 4, 5, 6, and they have sequence over there. So that's probably actually a better setup. And we narrow our Ishan 10. It's like no value. And we can't Dama it. So this is actually a really hard spot. Yeah, this is pretty hard. That's 4. Oh, okay, for pure double sequence. Yeah, that's a way for us to like be able to Dama. That's smart. Yeah, this lets us like get Jowser off dealer without needing to commit to Ricci and like potentially dealing in. Because like our hand isn't worth enough value for me to want to like push it so hard. So I want to like dance around. And we can drop all these west. Oof. Yeah, we got to get rid of 5. Well, I mean, they dropped 4 and then they called that. So 5 is probably fine. It's probably just red dragon, nothing. Okay, they have a Ricci slam. South is perfectly fine. And then like we can just completely fold if we just want to not have to spend any more mental on the hand and just like get out. White, yeah, like all of our honors are perfectly fine to fold. But we're still like Ishan 10, so we should probably like push it. Or at least like kind of dance around it, not like completely fold. I would say like push. If we pick up 7 or 2, at least that gives us a safe tile. We never call it. 8. Scary, yeah. 8 we could like maybe drop. Because they drop like all this other stuff and it's like Suji 2 ways. I think... How are we getting into Tenpai now? Yeah, at this point with the, like, with this 3 here, we can't really form it. Oh, I guess it got dropped, so... Damn, it was fine. So maybe it could... Ooh, we just got back into Tenpai? Let's go. 7 pairs Tenpai is, like, an option, but that doesn't seem good. Do we just drop the West and just conserve mental stack? Yeah, basically. Well, fortunately, they sumoed when we were not dealing. Ooh, full outside. Mixed triple sequence. Oh, it wasn't full outside. They had the 6 there. Still Sanshoku. Damn, big hit. Yeah, this table's hard. We got some big swings going. We really have like we have like a Sanshoku chance. I think it's kind of crufty. I don't know what to do here, honestly. I guess you could like maybe cut this to like just have like cleaner blocks and figure out where you're going otherwise. I think for lack, I mean that could pick up to like a better sequence. And like you're holding on to like Ryunmin's. Or no, Kanchan's rather. Ooh, okay. Well, I would have gotten punished. There we go. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Like you have 2 tiles of acceptance there to like make your hand a lot better than it was previously. So I was trying to just force acceptance, but it's acceptance into nothing. So I think I like this a little better. And gonna not drop that, or gonna drop that 5 just to kind of hold on to it. Okay, so we have a Sancho or a pure double sequence just like in pocket, and now we're Ishan 10 for it. Cool, this worked out really well. We can't call it though. Ooh, okay, 2 pairs. Yeah, drop the 9s. That puts us in Tanyao now. Do we slam this? It is dealer, so we might sumo it. Oh, it's edge. Got that 5 again. No one's done anything. Boom. 3 is good. Yeah. Okay, we have a way better weight there now. It's pretty nice. That's unfortunate. We haven't been hitting our tiles. Yeah, we just have to hope to hit at this point. There's like maybe an argument to hold on to the 8 instead of the 9. Because we might be able to go like Sanshoku, like pure double sequence Sanshoku. Oh, they got cons? Well, they didn't hit. But now they're either like peened or no, they're all you're either Tanya or all triples. Might be all triples. Oh, that's unfortunate. But like the East were already cut, so whatever. It's just how it be. Do we slam? Sanshoku Beam 2, that's 3. It's not the worst. 7 is kind of a hard one. Okay, we do decide to slam. Yeah, we only have a few. So we might as well like try to see if we can get extra value out of it. It's like we're not gonna have enough time to like really get punished. Like there's only a few. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I take it all back. We might be dead. We actually might die here. Damn, they dropped their entire Dora sequence. They had all 4 Dora. Yeah, I figured they were going for some sort of all triple shenaniganry. Oof. Well, we donated a like that's maybe the reason to not do it. It's because we donated the stick. But we went to no 10. I'm fine with that decision, honestly. This hand, not that good. Not good at all. That was a really poggy's hand, though. What are we gonna do with this north? Like, hope to Tonki it? I guess. Maybe we're just waiting to see what everyone else does with theirs. See if it's like a safe. Well, we got a shiny tile at least. Another one. Oh, wow. Okay, we're hard committing to this. This is kind of Monka-esque. Like, the plan is actually to go single Tonki on this north. It might get people. I do kind of like it, though. It's just tricksy enough. Unfortunately, it's, like, really hard to hit. Yeah, we're just not fast enough without, like, calling. I don't think we're gonna get this one. We kind of stalled, like, yeah. We stalled out on, like, viable tiles, and, like, the ones that we're waiting on. It's kind of hard. You don't do anything with that. Okay, now we cut that. So, we're just so far away. I mean, unless we hit this over here. Okay, there's a Rishi. I wouldn't mind just, like, getting out of dodge here. Ooh. Yeah, so we got a 4 for safety. But it's a little too late. We got it too late. I don't... Unless we get some godlike draws. But even then, I don't know if I want to push this. We could, like, maybe get away with dropping this. Like, maybe we can get away with it. Probably not, though. Yeah, they would. Oh, wow, we would have died. That was a Suji trap? I would have fell for it. Go to show. Don't trust Suji. What can we do with this? Oh, that was good. We got that. That was fantastic, actually. Ooh, okay. Huge. Yeah. Okay, drop that block. Yeah, I could see that.
Boom.
Ooh, slam. That's a risk. We do have a pretty good tempai. The issue is that we might foodie tin ourselves, unlike this over here. So this could end up backfiring pretty hard. Damn, Jowser. They're just the biggest bullies. This is one of those, we just gotta get above 30 for second place, and I'll call that a win at this table. I don't remember what team like this person is, and also I don't recognize their name because it's not in English. But this win is gonna give them so many points. Like what? That's 30. That's like 40. This is like 45 points right here. That's crazy. Oh, huge. Okay. Okay, this hand got really good all of a sudden. Sanshoku chance too with like Doras. This, I mean, we're probably just gonna like just keep this. Oh, okay. Okay. This hand can be really good. Just got to get a little faster. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have our 5th block, realistically. Might have been a reason to hold on to the 8. Because we actually don't have our final block. Unless we get like something around here. Or like one of these form out. Yikes. Well. South is safe. Yeah. Okay, that's a danger. Why are we holding on to the south? That 9 was actually really Monka S. Okay, Ishanten. We gotta drop 2. I don't like it. It's scary. Oh, do we slam on 3 dots? Oh, okay. All right, don't die, please. Do we have like anything to help us out with this? Not really. We just have to raw 3 dots. I mean, they might drop it too. Okay, 6 was fine. Uh-oh. I'm so nervous. This is either going to secure our second place or get us down bad. I guess the... Not 3-so. Not Sanso. I guess the benefit is that, like, we're probably not going to... Unless something majorly bad happens, we'll still, like, be in the game to compete. It's just going to be rough. But if we do win this, it does secure our second place pretty well. Damn. How's no one dealt in?
No.
Okay, I take it back. There, they just dealt in.
Tanyao, Dora.
So, Tanyao to Dora. Okay. Now we gotta actually, like, fight to get out and, like, pull ahead to second. Oh, we have a really shiny hand. Okay, 7. Interesting. Would I have done that? Yeah, actually. Ooh, huge. Never punished. We have 3 pairs that we really need to drop. Like, this hand is so shiny, but it's... We may not get it. It's a little slow. Not if we're going to start popping off like that. Do you drop this? Yeah, you drop that. Yeah, let's drop these ones, because I want to be able to call this hand. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's rough, buddy. Ooh, big. Okay, now we can maybe get rid of this block. Well, so what's good now is that we can call. Ooh, huge. That's actually huge. Don't die. 3. and like 2 are the pushes. Not great. Oh, but this hand is so money if we hit. Okay, 2 got through. Oh yeah, 2 got played from the other. Oh wow, that was perfect. I didn't even see that. This 3 is going to be the hard one. Oh wow. Oh, I guess it already passed. That's fair. That's true. Yeah, 7 is now not looking too good. Oh. Oh, you don't call that? Okay, we dropped the 7. That was very lucky. Ish on 10. 3 might be safe. That would be the widest weight. We pawn that. We drop 3. Okay, we have the wide weight. Oh man, we can actually get out from under this and destroy. No, come on. No, we needed that one. We're 1 turn off. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Still though, Katakaru played that so well. I'm actually proud of them. God, that sucks. It do be that way sometimes. It's fine though. It's fine. Ooh, okay. White dragon? Just get out? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, interesting. You just... Yeah. I don't know what to do here. I guess, like, you just cut that block. You, like, cut that 9, but, this is hard. I don't know what to do here. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you're cutting the 9. I guess the only thing you really can do is, like Tenyo force. Oh, but you have, like, no blocks. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh. Is it that 2? That's interesting. What are we doing now? Oh, man. I'm basically lost at this point. So we have this 4, 5, 6 sequence, and then we're like holding on to this, and then the 8 is like staying as our pair. So we're gonna drop this 6 at one point probably, unless we pick up the 3. Oh, like right there. Then we could drop the 7. That's like a triple. But like this is just hanging out. Should we have like dropped this a while ago? We are technically Ish on 10, but it's like for nothing. Okay, now we're under Ricci. Ricci pressure. We could probably just like drop this block right now then. Okay, well 1 was guaranteed. Whoa. I don't like it. Nah, you don't do it. Because you can get that to be... You can like pick up a tile to make this work. Yeah, you can just utilize this 6. Okay, this 8 is like almost guaranteed to be safe. And even if it's not, it's like not as dangerous. Ooh, yeah, you can't drop the 6. Oh, you did though. Damn, we jam. You got nerves of steel. I would have big cowered. I guess something to consider is that if it's dealer, I mean, or if it's this first place player, they're probably not going to reach you unless like it's Yaku-less, and that was the only way they could actually like win the hand. So even if you get hit on it, it's probably not worth a lot, considering that they've dropped like all these Dora. So in terms of like risk reward, it's probably fine. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, though, like in the moment, I don't know if I would like make that assessment. How many like of these we have anyway? Yeah, I was just reaching nothing. The unfortunate thing is that we are like kind of bleeding out Ricci sticks, but it's kind of whatever. We're just trying to hit the second place with something. Okay, we do have our all last. We do have the last dealer, so that's good for us.
Boom. Just let me
You suck. I know. You see if we can get this all last. Okay, that's kind of good. Drop 9 or 1. Yeah. I think this is just try to force Ricci Ping Fu Tanyao, and that's like enough to try to like get second. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah, now we're gonna be in a kind of a tight spot. We gotta make some hard decisions soon. Cause like we want to kind of hold on to the Z's for a little bit to try to see if we can sneak into Yaku and go quick, but it's already been once cut, so that window is probably not gonna last long. And it's a matter of we want to hold on to these characters because we don't want to like commit to dropping one and then like pick up the tile near it. Like this shape is also like very interesting and good. So like I think the weakest thing you could like cut is like maybe this, but that's also less good. And we have not gotten like any help at all. I will say, Katakaru, like you've been playing this very well. You just did not get lucky. And it happens sometimes. Okay, yeah, finally dropping the East. That 6 pickup was amazing. Ricci Slam. Oh. Is this just... Can we even push this hand? Under, like, this big Ricci? I mean, once a... Might have been worth it to call that. Maybe you start dropping around here now? That's hard. This is hard. Oh, immediately drop the 8. So I wanted to kind of keep that sequence because now you have like a 6, 7, 8, and then these 5 are acting as your pair. And you have like a 4, 5, 6. So that like your bamboos were just like locked in perfect for 3 blocks. So it's a matter of like, I don't know. I think we just like trim this out and hope like the rest form. But this is still kind of really hard to complete. Okay, we're just folding. Okay, this is just make sure we don't deal in. Yeah, that's reasonable. We don't want to lose too many points. Oh, God, we got punished. We got kind of punished. Yeah, imagine we had this 8 instead of like this 6. We'd be in Tenpai. Yeah, now this is going to be really hard.
Done.
Okay, well, it's not going to be enough, right? Maybe. That's not going to be enough to drop them over to 3rd. Aw, damn, close. Close, close, close. Yeah, that was pretty hard. You were doing pretty well. The only thing I would like consider on like this hand is if the dealer had like, or not dealer, if first place player is reaching and they're like big first place and they reachy, that probably means that's their only like.
So many awkward hands was very hard under Rika pressure.
It really was. It really was. You were under a lot of hard situations, and for the most part, you handled them very well. I was very proud. I was very happy with what happened. You just had one hand where it's like if the tiles were just like shifted one to the left. When you pawned the 3 8 dot Dora, that hand, we were what Jowser drew your tile. We were 1 tile away from just like completely like securing second place, which is unfortunate. I guess the only thing is like in this situation specifically right here, if first place player big first is reaching, they probably don't have any Yaku because otherwise they just dama that hand every time and just secure. So it's not going to hit you that bad. So at that point, see if you can try to like get some extra points out there. Cause yeah, we got a little bit of negative, but I wanted the opportunity to try to see if we can take over Jowser. So like, instead of this 8 of bamboo drop that you did, cause that set up your bamboos perfectly. I would have like maybe like finally committed to cutting the characters. It didn't work out cause like they sumoed. But we still got there. Or they wrong, but we still got there. All right, Ygor's got a really like
combo count.
They got a tough table. Okay, let's go over here. We did not see what they were doing. All right, good luck and have fun, everyone. Ooh, okay. That was very fortunate. So this is currently acting as our pair. Like maybe we get something over here. Ooh, okay, nice. That's very good. So maybe we get something to fill this out. We're definitely dropping this 9. That leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is our 5th block. Like this one's a little hard to hit, but maybe we do. We can also like level up if we hit the 6. Oh, okay, interesting. So now the 3s is acting as a pair and so is the 6. So we are each on 10. If we hit the 8, oh, damn, they went fast. Interesting. What do we do here? They just recheat, but they dropped Dora? That's interesting and a little scary, but like 9 was probably like the best bet. Ooh, okay, interesting. Huh. Yeah, so it's a matter of, can we push this 7? If we do, what's the reward? There's an argument to calling that 4. So that puts us in Tanyao with the Dora. There's an argument for it. Is it a good argument? I don't know. But that is a play that I would consider. It doesn't quite put us in Tempai, though. Oh, well, there we go. Riichi Slam, wait on 7. So now we're waiting on 5 and 3. Yeah, we're on 5 and 3, and we just stick donated, unfortunately. Okay, that wasn't that bad, all things considered. But since we did stick donate, now we're in last place. But like this early, it's not really that relevant. Interesting that you dropped the 1 before like the South. Probably not going to matter, but very, very, very minor like sequencing. Oh, interesting. We do technically have a Sanchoku chance. Very technically. Oh, so how are we going to handle this one? Yeah, now that 1 drop is like looking a lot less good now. Ooh, that was very good for us. That secures that. They're going to drop the 8 now. So like, what are our blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have too many. So the ones that we kind of want to drop are these 2. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you drop this 9-7, I think. Yeah. Because now you have like wider acceptance on this block, which is super helpful. This hand is going to be really dangerous, though. Because red 5s are also the Dora. So we have to be really careful if anyone slams, because they could like just have everything. Although at the same time, there's enough value in the middle like characters that people might just Dama. I would be very afraid of Dama players right here. All the Dama Llamas. Okay, and Nui's gonna get the East. Huge. Do we deal in? Riichi Slam it? Yeah. So 5-8 dots. The thing I'm afraid of is Inui having a bunch of the Doras. So these, maybe they have like a pair on the 5s. That might be what's going on. Like it's really easy for, ooh, they dropped 4? Maybe they had 4, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 5. I'm just assuming everyone has like a pair of 5s at this point. Because I don't see any of them out there. We don't have any of them. So this is going to be really dangerous because a lot of people can just Dama this and still get decent value. Ooh, almost. Though at this point, Inui might be folding. Maybe also red zone. Red zone looks like they're folding. Yep, that's what I'm afraid of. Now Bongo has like a potentially really good hand. Although if they try to push, maybe they deal in. Yeah, they're thinking about pushing or folding at this point and how they're going to do it. So they put themselves in a tough spot. We're not going to get last tile chance, which is unfortunate. Content? Oh, wow. Anyway, you're a mad lad. I guess it was like to try to find another save tile. So that's fair. That's true. You can do that. They probably actually had that con in their hand for a while. That was actually something I was like, that was a line of play that I didn't really think about doing until I saw people doing it at the DC Open, where they would have cons, and even under Arichi, they would then do after con just to make sure, just to try to dig for another safe tile if they thought their con was not safe. Like, it is a bit of a double-edged sword, because, like, yeah, it buys you a turn if it works, but it is making the Rishi that much more powerful. But sometimes one turn is all you need to buy yourself. Oh, we are on thin margins right now. So even just getting the note, like, going to no 10, we made up for the points that we dealt into, or, like, got taken from us. We didn't deal in yet. No one's dealt in. Yeah, south. I was thinking that. This is currently kind of pair. I think I dropped this one some point soon. Yeah, I think like next on my chopping block is the one. Ooh, does that change things? Kind of not really. Yeah, because that's the two that you wanted. And like you weren't getting like a straight sequence set up. You are now Ishanten. Yeah, you're Ishanten on like these close weights over here. Not the best spot, but Tenpai is Tenpai. Triple? I kind of like dropping the 7. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, good. They saw it too. Because like this may end up being the pair. If we get like the... Oh, wait. This is actually kind of weird. Maybe we need to drop the 7 instead. Because like the only thing we... Oh, maybe we... Oh, now that I'm actually looking at this, I don't know if I like this line. Because we are keeping 8 acceptance to be able to use like this whole block, but that's just like giving us a pair. That's like whatever. Where it's like we killed a lot of acceptance on tiles over on this, and we could have just easily like dropped one of these blocks. So, now that I actually said it out loud, I was for this play, but now I don't know if I am. Oh, damn. Never punished. It's reaching Nomi, though. But we got some big underdoor potential. So 3-6 of dots is our weight. Still a bunch of them out there. Red Zone either has like all triples or bamboos, or they have nothing. Besides like just the east. Yeah. Death. Yeah, this is unfortunate. There was like no way to like incorporate our hand with that. Honestly, like getting all these no 10 like bonuses. Ooh, let's go, Sumo. I was about to say, like, even if we don't complete these hands, if we're forcing everyone else to fold and we're getting no 10 payments, that's still like an okay thing. Still, that gives us a first place and a dealer.
No 10 is probably more point Ura 2.
Yeah. Unless you get Ura 2. There you go. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's sad. I like how they took the moment. That's unfortunate. It was correct, but it's just unfortunate. Oh, 1? Yeah. I don't know, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Huh. I don't know. I never like relying on these terminal weights. Ooh, huge. Cool. Okay, we're gonna cut that block. It does put us in Taniao, which is definitely good. That's probably just like way better. We could call too. Huge, actually. It's okay. Because we still already have like our pairs. But it kind of gives us like pawning acceptance. We could. Do we want to pawn that?
Boom.
Okay, we are gonna pawn it. I don't know if I like that 2-drop. Okay, yeah, this is... Oh, this is going to be the hard part. Oh, we do have Sancho. Oh, wait. We already have our pair locked in. I thought we didn't have a pair. So now we have Sanchoku chance. This is actually working out pretty well. We just need to hit 5s both sides. No, we can't take that. Yeah, that's the bit where I was like, I don't know about this too. Because, like, getting the 6... I mean, where's our pair now? This might have been a little bit too ambitious. Oh, drop 6. Okay, yeah, we're hard locked into this Anshoku over here. Okay, well, we got part of it at least. I guess like maybe that 2 was fine enough. Because like you're probably not. Yeah, the only punish was like drawing the 6. And that's a one you're probably not going to draw. Damn, we could have triples. Again, red 5 is Dora. So this is the point where I'm afraid that people have it all in pocket, especially like no one's called. Richis are going to be very scary. I wouldn't mind folding under Ricci. Just because, like, red 5 is, like, so scary. Cool, got there. Let's go. Get these points. We need these. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Drop the wins. That doesn't do anything for us. So we have decided to hold on to the red dragon, which means we either need to drop it like ASAP or it's going to be part of our... Oh, we're 7 pairs. Oh, we're now 7 pairs, right? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, drop the 4? I kind of want to be 7 pairs. Well, we could like be pure double sequence. Drops to 2? Yeah, that's about right too. Yeah, you could do that. I think I want to be 7 pairs just because otherwise we're not going to utilize this. It's the only way we get to keep it. Or unless someone decides to bravely chuck it before we do. Cool. I'm glad someone else face checked it for us. So now our hand is looking a lot better. Now we don't need to be 7 pairs. We have too many blocks though. That's the unfortunate thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to like... The unfortunate thing is that like the correct thing would be to drop... we could drop these 8s. We could drop these 8s as the pair. And just like hold on to this as the pair. And then like we still have pure double sequence chance. Oh, huge. Drop the... There we go. Yeah. Okay, this is Poggies. This suddenly got really good. If we complete this sequence, I would consider dominating the 8. You can't take that. Drop the 8 again. Oh, you dropped that. Is that right? I don't know if that's right, because what happens if you get 6? No, you don't drop that, because if you get the 6, you can have 5, 6, 7 drop like it like that way. You can't take that. Ooh. You could drop this. Yeah, I would like drop these 9s. Yeah. Oh wow, chase. 8 is the safest. Yep.
地
Oh.
つも
Wait, what?
天罰を
Oh.
下りた
Oh, okay, okay. Oh. You dropped.
一つもかくなら
You scared me so bad there.
が
I saw a red 5 drop and then I saw a line. I thought we threw it all away. Okay. All right. Okay, that was probably like that was a Suji idea. But that had me monka assing.
It was
Ooh.
Genbutsu.
It was Genbatsu? I didn't see it. I didn't see the Genbatsu, so that's fair.
Yuzo just threw it after Reiki.
Oh, okay, I didn't see. Fair. Okay, that makes way more sense. I probably should have like trusted them to do it, but who knows? Maybe they misclicked. I've done those.
ポン
Like just how fast the voice line came out for the sumo, because I guess they declared auto win. It got me scared, but it's fine. We're all good. Still in first place. It's a little unfortunate because that hand like formed a little too slow before all the Richis came out, because like our following tiles put us in a really good spot to like be in like Richi and Tenpai, but we couldn't do it with like 2 other players in Richi. Manga and a draw chance. They're really thinking about this one. I think they burned their entire timer on that decision. Huge, actually. Did it actually do anything? Not really. What does it even do? 7? I don't know if it's 7. I guess you hold on to 8 as like kind of a safe tile, but like 8 is like so far away. I think you cut that. Do you? Huh.
地
That's a choice. Yeah, you have to cut the 1 now. At least you're like kind of safe going forward. But like you have this floating 4 that you like really need to make work. Oh, big. Well, now we can like pawn the 2s and the 5s, drop the 4, and then we'll be Tenpai. It's just Tanyo red 5, but I don't know, we're first place. We want to get this game moving along.
地
Okay, they're taking the 4 now. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're gonna have to drop that 4 anyway. Ooh, okay. Tenpai. So it's 2. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, no. It's just 3 and 6, right? There's nothing tricky with this. 2. No, there isn't. The question is, if like one of these other tiles come out, do we pawn it? Because like we do have a Tenpai on 3-6. It's not like not the worst. Nope, that's not it. Ideally, we just draw one of like the 4s or either the 5s. So that way we can be at least conceal triplets. Like 3 conceal triplets. So at least we can like have that going for us. That con would have been ballin', and I know it's fair to not do it, but I kind of like violence. Though very disciplined to not do it. I'm a degenerate. Don't be degenerates. We can only have so many on our team. Damn, we're still pushing. I guess, like, maintaining Senpai is fine. You don't care about this. No, you don't care. This is just now no 10. Or Tenpai in timeout.
天杯
Oh, they had all of our 3s. Okay, that was still a good turnout for us. Like, that hand was only 2 Han anyway. So, it's like 2k versus 1.5. So, it's basically the same. It worked out. This hand sucks. Ooh. Just drop it. Yeah. Unfortunately, we are in the south, so that is less spicy for us. One bamboo? I guess. Yeah, that's fine. It's like minor. But like one of bamboo was like probably technically better. Because you do technically have a Sanshoku chance. It's like no chance in hell, but it's the difference between this one is like never forming out, whereas like this 9 has like an 0.1% chance of forming out. Or this, I mean, we don't care about this. Oh, we're manga to draw. Duh, of course. Why didn't I think of that? We actually might be. If we keep drawing like this, we might get to be manga to draw. Yeah, we have too many pairs. I wonder if that's like the order you should be doing this in. Like maybe we want to hold on to these ones a little bit for like safety, because I don't know if we're like realistically completing this hand. Ooh, okay. Red 5. 8 of characters. 8 of characters is a drop. Oh, drop 9. Okay. Ooh, huge. It's 8 of characters. Ishanten for just red 5 Tanyao. Yeah, it's like all we got. And they're just cheating there. They've already dropped like red 5, so they dropped 3. 3 of dots. The only thing I could like think that I was like be afraid of Enui is Sanshoku mixed triple sequence, but I think it's just a Tanyao play. Like based on their discards and that call, I don't see where they get value. Ooh, Riichi Slam. Okay. Yep. I think we folded out at this point. We don't have any safe tiles though. Literally not a 1. So at that point, do you just push if you have no safe tiles? Yeah, it's got to be that 3. It's either the 2 or the 4. Yeah, you drop 2. 3 is like twice cut, so maybe someone will think it's like safe again. And it gives you 2 tiles to like fold out just in case. Okay, that's fine. Well, at least we like keep getting to Tenpai, so that's great for us.
Tenpai.
Oh, wow, we guessed right. Oh, that was such a good guess. I mean, it was the better play because it gives you 2 tiles just in case. So instead of like waiting on like the 4, you only get like 1. You have to like be in a bad spot again. It was just very lucky that that was also the setup. All right, I'm totally okay with that mulligan. That was a great mulligan for us. Because we didn't have crap. Everyone is so angry. I want to see what Enui's hand is, or it was, because he probably just like had a banger and just like threw West just casually, and then everyone followed up with it. I bet his hand was like popping off. I bet. Okay, so this is the awkward spot where we have to hold on to this sequence to like keep Dora. What is this hand becoming? Like, you're outside. Oh, okay, we're hard committing. Damn. That 6 was a statement. They're probably gonna regret that so bad. Yeah, this is the bit. This 6 right here is the okay. How am I actually forming my hand? To get like value to actually get anything.
Commit. I like it a lot.
I like it. It is a hell of a commit, but I think you could have like discarded other tiles before you decide to like hard go into this. There is a set, like, I do understand that sometimes as a player, you just want to hard commit to a line just to, like, that's the most likely thing that's going to happen. And you want to, like, save on mental stack for, like, adjusting. But I think it was a little too early to hard commit to it. You basically, you had the freedom to discard some extra tiles and see where your hand kind of formed out from there. Because, like, there's a chance that you just, like, draw a 5, like a red 5 after that, and then you just hate your life. I'm not saying that at this point, we're probably not Sanshoku. It's just a matter of, like, we didn't need to hard commit to it so early.
Is kind of good since it makes the weight better. Even if it wasn't SSK.
I mean, no, there's no way you take that. Ooh, okay. Guess we're not SSK anymore.
Then again, you do lose a lot of options.
Yeah, it's like this, or like on turn 3, I think you're hand capping a lot of your flexibility, which is important. This hand's a banger all of a sudden. It didn't turn out to be Sanshoku, but it turned out even better. We might be concealed triplets too.
San Anko.
Yeah, San Anko looks to be the goated. You drop the 6. Yeah, you can't really incorporate it with, like, with the rest of this. Yeah, it's just the 6.
If only it was 9p. 9p SDK would be fire.
I know, right? Okay, but the 9s... Okay, so this is actually kind of hard. The 9s are gone. This is, like, once cut.
You could actually open for that.
Ooh, yeah, see, now we're sad. Now we're very sad. And now Inui gets the 5. This suddenly got very scary. I would say, like, super scary, but now we're in a much tighter spot than we were before. Hi, buddy. All right, let me see if my cat cam wants to work properly. It does. We now have cat cam. Oh, okay. I was too busy paying attention to cats to see what happened in the last few, but it looks like we were kind of just dodging at that point. Oh, this is the hand that we intentionally drew. Inui's on a 4 repeat? Oh god, we've been here for a minute. I guess we have gone to no 10 like twice on it. It does mean we have a bunch of points in the middle. We have so many 6-9s. That's miserable. Yeah. We could get so much more value if we like somehow pick these up. But like South's Dora is gonna make this a lot harder of a proposal. You don't take that. No. Nah, you can't. Just like cut all these extra 9s.
I don't mind Atozuk there.
That's hard. Like maybe you might like. I don't want to put myself. I don't like Akazuke, just like in general. Because I think that we're not desperate.
Want to stop dealer.
Yeah, but like, it's so far away, and like, ideally, I don't want to like start Akazuke until I know I can like get this south going, because I don't want to drop this south ever. I don't want to like expose my hand yet. Huh. Hey, buddy.
I would love to drop that south, but that depends on the players on the table.
Yeah,
Will they understand that I'm cheap?
You kind of have to know your audience. This is just like a complete fold out, right? Yeah. So at this point, yeah, we're just waiting for the sumo and being happy that we are not dealer.
And on the other hand, I will know who is expensive if they PON.
Yeah. All right, that was good for red zone. That was like kind of mid for us. Oh, now we get the south.
ポン
White dragon drop immediately. We are 2 on 10. It's like south nothing though. With like, we do have like Dora chance. That's like the only thing we have going for us. Otherwise, it's just south nothing.
ポン
I would have maybe dropped. Nah, maybe the one of bamboo is a little too hopium. It was either like the 2 or the 7. Just to like maybe try to get Dora. To like get more value. But like, that's like so. Oh, well. There you go. There you go. I was right. I'm sorry that I'm right.
チ
Yeah, just grab that. Drop that. Yeah, because like imagine like we were waiting on this instead.
And Ennui drops ones.
Yeah. I mean, we would have had to like known to cut the 1-2 block. Like afterwards. So I actually don't know if it was like as fast. It's like we have that 2-3, then we have to drop like 2 tiles. We actually don't quite get there. Because we don't progress. Yeah.
リーチ
It actually didn't work out as like well as I had like was making it out to be. Oh, yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Yikes. Oh yeah, well, we're committed. This is our
Take a hit
bed.
of
We
this
must lay in it.
copium and trust Kappa.
He really wants to play with these pens or these Sharpies that I have.
リーチですツモですよかった
Sweet donation. And you got it off red 5? Nuts. Okay, the gap is slowly closing between top 2 and bottom 2. We're still in a pretty good spot, but one bad hit and we have like no time to make it up. Ideally, oh, okay, smart.
Nice hand, Kappa.
I know. This is... Hmm. Oh, wow. That was why they were taking so long. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just avoid a Patsu. Oh, this is getting hard. You could have maybe dropped this too.
リーチです
Uh-oh.
That 7p was a total Ipatsu draw. Game is telling you that it's 47p. Kappa.
Ooh. Imagine we died there. That would have been so sad.
ツモですよかった
Yeah, dealer sumo. Okay. Now they're starting to... okay, that wasn't that bad. But... and now they're in, like, spitting distance of, like, making up for it. Oh, okay.
7p. Kakut.
Oh, this hand's pog. This hand is so pog.
Now red zone will try for big hands.
Yeah, probably.
So it's dangerous.
This hand is pog as hell. There's no way it's Honitsu, right? I would not mind taking that.
チ
Yeah. I think that's reasonable to do.
ポン
Oh, let's go. Take it. Take it. Take it. Imagine you drop the... imagine you actually drop the 4 there and do single Tonki 1. I would maybe do that. Because that Suji traps them. That's to like get in someone's head. Although you are okay with sumoing this. It's probably better to just like wait for the sumo. Bongo deep in the thing. Bongo deep in the tank. Blah. Damn, we're drawing all these like middle tiles that we want, but not in the right suit. Red zone probably folding it out at this point. I imagine like everyone's folding. So that does give us a lot of time to like pull all these. Whoa, dude, chill. Okay, now he's being kind of playful. Here, have the pen. I mean, there's not much else to talk about at this point. We're just waiting for the thing to happen. He's so cute. See, oh man, I would have been right. At this point, we're just praying for sumo. Four, three, two, no. It's unfortunate we're not going to get this one. This would have been a banger. I mean, it might put us in first because, yeah, everyone's folding out and we're going to get 3K. That's going to put us above Enwi. So we are still first. So that still worked out. But I would have dropped 4 to lead the Suji trap for the 1. And people are going to fold out 1s. I would be that degen.
Issue
and like,
we are dealer.
I guess we are, yeah. I mean, yeah, we can't close out the game like right now. But we might be able to like secure our lead a little more. Because the issue is that if someone reaches and like they sumo, we're going to drop down to second. Potentially even third if Bongo gets like a really big one. Although, and we might just try to get south and just get out from under this one. Yeah, this is hard. Enwi needs 2 Han or a direct hit from us in order to actually... Oh, wait, no. We have repeat.
Hard shove
Ygor
here.
Oh, Ygor got disconnected. Is there a pause? Okay, Ygor's good. 600. Actually... Yeah, actually, 1 Han does it because there's the 2 sticks in the middle. So Enwi just needs to complete this hand. So we're in a really bad spot to like keep this first place. Unless Bongo and Red Zone just like get us out. At this point, that's like probably our best hope. Oh no, Ygor. Uh-oh. We had some pause issues and oh no. Okay. You know what? It's not that bad, all things considered. Yeah, okay, we had a pause here. Yeah. Because Ygor got disconnected, but they did come back, I'm seeing in the chat, but we're going to have to wait a little bit. I don't know how long this pause actually was. Oh, but the issue is that we, as you just, Cycle Freak pointed out, we are dealer, so we're going to keep going even if we win this. We can't secure. So the only way to like really get out of this first is to hope Bongo or Red Zone just complete the hand and we don't deal in. Oh, he's caught. There you go. This little rascal really wants to... Ow! You bit me! Alright, you're done, dude. Alright, you're done. That 4 discard was like not the end of the world. But we are just probably not completing this hand. Ooh, okay. Oh, that was risky, but works out.
G.
Okay, we're just going. Try to deny any of this. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was exactly what they needed. Okay, it was still a bigger hand. But, you know what? Second place. We'll take second place. Second place above 30. Yeah. The goddamn delay. They didn't need that many points though. Okay, so we got 11 points. So we basically made up for the third that we just went through. Our team is very middle of the road. We're like exactly 0 on the day. It's kind of crazy. All right, let's go. Oh, we have Jowser? Oh, wow. He powered up. I didn't realize we're up against Jowser was playing twice.
Boom.
West out the gate. Neat. I guess we could drop this. I was like thinking like maybe we could hold on to it. Maybe we could have. But like what are we actually doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're like dropping all this. Maybe we hold on to this. I think I dropped this middle bit. Because we're just gonna call red dragons. And then just like try to complete out these sequences. So maybe it's like just Sansoku force. Ooh, okay, that was the foresight. Although it doesn't really do that much. All right, now we can like maybe go for a Sanshoku play. Probably not though. And we're just gonna Rishi slam this, right? Oh, Vixeness. Do we need pause?
G.
How do I get a pause going? How do I request pause? Can I request pause? I can't do my own pauses, right? Yeah, I think we need a pause. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to wait for Vinxis to come back on the pause. Oh, okay, we're back. Does this do it? Okay, the pause didn't work. We're back. We need to unpause. Okay, cool. We're set. Slam. Excellent.
D.
The pause flow. We just have to like sumo the Dora, but Jouster probably has like 3 Doras in hand.
リーチよ。
Gotcha. Damn, Dora Theory? Let's go! Dora Theory working in my favor once again. And we hit under? Let's go. All right, we're set. Good start. Nice, easy start. It's so good just starting off the game in first. My decisions become so much easier. So I just call West and just be okay with that. Maybe we have outsides. Maybe I just force that. I think I do that. Okay, you're gonna call south? Uh-oh, I don't like that. Hey, you dropped 6 that early? What are you cooking?
Boom.
Don't die.
Boom.
That was a hard one. Like, yeah, 1 is like the loose one, but like maybe we can like go for Sanshoku and like we're probably not gonna hit this. But I guess it's like the only out. Okay, dots. I'm being a little bit degenerate with it.
Boom.
I didn't need to take that. Let's get rid of these dots before they kill us from Vix. And we can like single Tonki. Though that 9 was like ambitious. I'm doing a very bad setup. Yeah, then not like the West was correct, but the 9 was like Pog. Or they're kind of Monka S. I don't know what Vinxis is going for. Yeah, they just had that. 9 might kill me. Ooh. That was scurry. Alright, they got it. It's not worth anything. So I'm okay with that. Hmm. Nah, I don't want to play this game. Ooh, okay. I guess. That's unfortunate. I guess it's not that bad because they were kind of competing, but we could have like called for Itsu. I'm just trying to put myself in Sanchoku chance. Huge, actually. The only way that this gets better is if we can somehow change our pair off of this. We don't want to do that. Ooh. I don't know if that's like good though. Yeah, we just slam it. Jowser has dropped all their dots. So if they have any more, we're going to eat them all up. Specifically the 3. While we wait, I get to pet a cat a while.
Pum.
He's our #1 fan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
お、さっきのは打ち間違えたか?
People should be afraid of my Sanchoku, honestly. Because, like, based on my discards, I'm, like, not very subtle about it. Like, look at this front row. Look at this top row.
つも。
Yeah.
本一。
Yes. Honitsu nothing. Guess work with what you got. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I guess we just cut these. We just have White Dragon, but that's like it. Calling doesn't even like give us any extra value. Maybe we get to be Sanchoku again. Probably not. I have to like hold on to this whole shape. And like 3 gives us Sanchoku, 7 has like door acceptance. That's the only way we can like get extra value. This 6 leads us to the least amount of like extra value acquirable. Uh-oh. I just fold this out, right? Neat. I don't like my hand enough to like want to try and push it. I'm just gonna full fold this. If they sumo, we're not dealer. So now I'm out. I guess it's White Dragon. That's Suji. I think it's White Dragons. Yeah, we just cut these white dragons now. It's the only way we can get safety. I'm just gonna full fold this. The delay. Big hit. Still a really close game. Double East. I guess I hold on to this for a Sanchoku chance. We had a lot of like half outside and like terminal stuff this game. A lot more than I'm like used to. Yeah, maybe maybe it wasn't the 9. Maybe it was like this 1. Because like that 9 could have been used for safety a little later. I should have held on to it. Someone has the pawn. Oh, no more pawn cat. Is Vinzis disconnected again? No, they just had to really think about it. Do we give this up? It's too late. I want to hold on to this east. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I gotta. Like, I want to be able to call this. But we gotta figure out, like, well, maybe we'll single Tonki our pair. Or that could be our pair. Do we swap? It's Suji. I'm putting myself in a really risky spot. Ah, damn. Well, at least we didn't deal in. But they sumoed and we gave them an extra point when we were dealer. Oh god, everything's so even now still. I maybe could have dominated that. Well, we basically got our first, like, we got the first hand win, and we haven't gotten anything else since, and we just kind of just, like, bled out. We're still, like, second, technically, but it's so even, it's, like, not even noticeable. Do we go Sanchoku once again? Maybe? This one's kind of hard. Like, I really want to greet Sanchoku. But maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe I should have dropped the 8 and then, like, also the 6. Because, like, have this. I still need, like, another block somewhere. Content? Thank you. Now I'm glad I dropped this 3. Oh. Okay. Can't take that as much as I would love to. Uh-oh. Oh, that was scary. Maybe I should have dropped the 8 instead. Well, 2 safe tiles. Oh, wow, what? I guess 2 is the only thing that I have. Maybe we suddenly become... Could have potentially been 7 pairs. Ooh, okay. I think we just full fold. It's just too dangerous to get hit. It's way too dangerous to get hit. Because there are 2 unders. Oh, damn. I say oh, damn, because they only hit 1 under. And, like, all things considered, that could have been way, way worse. But we got to get something going. Ooh. Can we use this? Probably not. Single Tonki? Or like just like hope to draw the tiles for it? That's probably right. I think we cut these dragons. See, there we go. Now we have it. We should be able to farm out this hand now. Okay, these are kind of competing for the same spot now. Or no, this is now... I can use both of these. So if we get the 4, we can also like be on a wait over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my hand, and I can cut these, but we could also like trim them out. Like we can also cut this block if like this forms out a little better. I don't think I want that. That's pair now? 7's the only punish. I think I'm okay with that. Interesting. Seven pairs? Okay, everyone's gonna take my tiles now. Okay, I'm less afraid of them now. I mean, I'm still a little bit afraid. Though Dora should pass, except for like Jowser. So maybe I drop Dora now. I think I drop Dora and start calling. Yikes. Well, so much for that. Do I get to play the game? Oh, at least now I can get rid of this. Toy toy? No, almost. You did all that just for a Simps? I guess that does technically put you in third. Very technically. Oh god, we're in South 3 already? Jeez. I like this hand. I don't want to risk a mulligan. There's no way we're 7 pairs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, maybe we are. But we have like door acceptance over here. No, I think this is like try to get pure double sequence Tanyao. Or pure double sequence Pinfu. Because like the north can be my pair, potentially. I think that's like how we take it. Like we really want to pick up this 8. I've already committed to completely getting rid of the dots, so we just gotta commit. Okay. Seven draws the only punish. If we drop 6 to guarantee. Ooh, okay, perfect. 6 is our push.
Gee.
Well, we reach a safe tile. I guess I'm okay with that. And we have like big under and after the con potential. Well, no, we have 1. So 2, 5. So Dora and 5 are our draws. This will probably like decide our fate for this game. We just have to hope it works out. The issue is that we are dealer at the all last. So even if we get the win, we have to like secure it essentially. Damn it. All right, doesn't seem that bad. All right, could have been worse. But we're in last now by barely. Okay, this is hard. I think we need to hold on to these dragons to try to get some sort of Yaku. I don't know if that's right. I'm going to try really hard to force a Yaku. Damn. Okay, cool. That works. Huge, actually. I don't want to give this up so early. Oh, it passed. Crazy. I could have held on to it for like 7 pairs. I don't know about this. All right, we're just gonna reach either 7 pairs on the 1 Asil. I think it's all I can reasonably do at this spot. We need to like get something going. We need to threaten his dealer. There's so many triples we could have had. We could have maybe waited for like a tile that was like a little more available and floaty, but like once though it's like as good as we're gonna get, honestly. That was sad. We guessed wrong. Oh, hi. Other cat. Hi, Luke. We'll put it on auto run while we can get some more cat cuddles.
Boom.
See, Ren will like get in my lap, but Luke likes to get on the desk. No, the Dora. What's probably gonna happen is that like, oh, let's go. We sumoed. We got something. Under? Oh, we missed on under. Still. 10K. 10K is pretty good. Puts us in second. We have to like keep the streak going though. Oh no. Oh. Poggy's hand though. This is Tanya, right?
Boom.
Damn, we'd be in first place if we hit under.
Gee.
We're just gonna do these so we can pawn. I just need something to get me into first. So that we can potentially play like avoidance in the next hand. Otherwise, Vince's dealing in is the only other way that we win this for like a cheap hand. But I can't really count on that. I don't want to risk Fujitan. Maybe that's wrong. But we don't have it. Yeah, we're revealed. So we can't risk Fujitan at all. It is Tanya nothing. So I can't like put myself in danger of that. Oh, big. Yeah. Like 1 and 2 Han is like not that relevant right now. We're just trying to get the 1 Han so we can be in a first place spot. With this hand, that's like the best that we can like potentially hope for. But like 2s and 3s, I expected to come out. So I am a little shocked that we haven't gotten anything yet. Although maybe I should drop the 4. Okay, well at least that gives us like a 3 acceptance as well. It widens us a bit, and it's a safe tile to drop a little later. So that worked out. It's a little unfortunate that we dropped that 5 and then picked up the 4. We could have used it, but That would be sometimes. Yeah, they dropped all of this stuff. There's no way they care about 5. And Vinix is the only one I have to like really pay attention to. Because they might be dominating. They could very easily just dama their whole hand. Someone's really thinking about this 4.
G.
That was not the best scenario. Oh, Honitsu Dora 70. Is that gonna take us over? No, that's third. Ah, damn it, so close. Ah. Oh well, I didn't lose us anything. I didn't really lose us anything. We only got -1 point. Okay. All right. Well, we didn't get much, but we didn't lose much. And honestly, for going into this week, maintaining, that's fine. That's acceptable. We just need to maintain our middle of the road pack in order to then just like win. Like we get an explosive win week 10, we're in top 8. If we just maintain this 0, that's nuts. This is like the most intense I've like seen our games in like a minute. Let's see. We are exactly -2. And it's the exact cutoff. Okay, we basically didn't do any movement. We just maintained the same, which is fine for now because everyone else is going to be a big movement. But oh man, the top 6 right now, very decided. Everyone else is still kind of like middling of the pack though.